What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, we're going to talk about elrond and why I'm moving some funds over to elrond. There are a couple of reasons why. I'm going to break them down, and mainly in the Discord I'll break down the strategies, how I'm actually playing this, but I just want to give a brief overview on the public YouTube as well so you guys can understand my thoughts, thinks, and thunks. So why did I choose the Maiar exchange? Well, let me go ahead and show you guys this. If you guys don't go over to the elrond Twitter, these guys literally have like almost 400,000 followers, which is nuts and ham. It's crazy. Let me just show you guys Avalanche in retrospect, just so you guys can see what you guys are dealing with, like Twitter-wise. They have a massive following. Let's see, Avalanche. If you guys look at Avalanche's following, they have 413,000. So Avalanche has about 20,000 more, maybe. And if you compare market caps, Avalanche's market cap is about 30 billion. And what's elrond's? Elrond's is only about 7 million, 8 million. So that is what I'm looking at right now. Of course, that is not the only thing, but what I'm trying to relate to you is they have a really, really big following. And it is an easy onboarding process, like you can do it with mobile, and it's really easy to set up a Maiar wallet. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can do that, and I'll leave a referral link below where you guys can actually get free $10 free in eGold with your first purchase. You can actually buy eGold through the app, which is different than things like Avalanche, Fantom, etc. It's because you get on those chains and you can't actually buy the coins on there. So a lot of people are like, hey, where's the faucet? Hey, I need, and that is a tough user experience. Yes, with elrond, the bridging experience is not the best, but it does have a lot of exchange exposure. So you can literally withdraw elrond straight off crypto.com, Binance US, or Binance. So it has a lot of liquidity on main exchanges, and it's ease of use to get on from centralized exchanges to, well, elrond. You have a decentralized bridge from Ethereum. So something to keep in mind. So when I'm talking about the bridging experience, this is what I'm talking about. There's a minimum of 2,550 USDC. So if you guys are a smaller user, you would be best off using something like crypto.com or using like Binance US, especially with gas fees. So this is something to keep in mind anyways. I wouldn't say this is like a bad part of it. I mean, in reality, like who bridges $2,000 or even $1,000 of USDC from Ethereum to elrond? Well, I mean, if you do, just keep in mind you're getting raped on those gas fees. So something to keep in mind. But anyways, this is mainly what I mean by the bridging experience. Overall, it's really not that bad. I just know it was a bit congested the other day with a bunch of people bridging over, but just something to keep in mind with the bridge. But this is the main reason why I'm bullish on elrond. The squawking you're hearing in the background, that's my bird Tuki. She is extremely loud. Tuki, chill out, bro. You're okay. I think she just wants a peanut or something. Let me go give her something. Yeah, that'll keep her busy for about a few seconds. Yeah, she's tearing that sucker apart. Get it, buddy. All right, anyways, they have a $1.29 billion liquidity mining incentive program. Now, what does this really entail? Like, what can you actually do on elrond? Well, it's mainly just one DEX. So all this money is being focused on one DEX. This is why I'm so bullish on it, is because you can farm the pants out of this DEX. And most of it is going on the first month. Yeah, you heard me. The first month. $282 million in the first month will be given to the Maiar DEX. Okay, let me break this down for you. If you remember back on Avax when Aave came, how much did they specifically send to Aave? It was like $20 million. That's over 14 times as much money into one DEX. Now, everyone talks about Avalanche. Not many people are talking about elrond. Remember, there are two types of right. There's consensus right and non-consensus right. What do you guys want to be? Which one makes more money? Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just one of the facts and how I'm bullish on it. There are other things I'm bullish on as well. I'll explain more in the Discord if you guys are interested in learning more about it. Keep Maiar, elrond, and Maiar Exchange on your radar. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, Maiar is basically the little app. Maiar exchange is the dApp, like for DeFi, and elrond is the chain it is built on. So like Avalanche, elrond, same thing. MetaMask, Maiar, same thing. And then you have Aave or Maiar.exchange. Those are like the same thing. Or I guess a better example would be like Uniswap, not Aave. But literally, they only have 4 pools. It's crazy. So actually, no, I'm sorry. There's only 3 pools. So these farming rewards are literally nuts and ham. If you guys want to learn how I'm playing this, go ahead and check us out in the Discord. Just to sum up what we talked about in this video. First, they had the liquidity mining incentive right here. Okay? Second, did you see the Twitter following? They have a ton of followers. I remember covering this protocol like 8 months ago, 7 months ago, and it reminded me of Solana. Like, it just kept going up, and I was like, forget it. I'll buy some later. And I just set up the wallet, and I was just like, set it and forget it. And this time, yes, I actually pulled the trigger on this one. Guys, I try to make these videos as fast as I can, but I really cannot get them out fast enough. I actually told people in the Discord that I'm already farming this and got into this. So by the time you see this video, it'll be a little bit later. So again, guys, I want to sum this up for you. $1.29 billion to supercharge the launch of their Maiar DEX DeFi platform. Guys, this is crazy. But the Maiar exchange is getting a huge amount of this. Like I showed you guys, like $282 million are going towards this exchange. Hence why you can see, even with a $1.6 billion TVL, it is still nuts and ham on the APRs and APYs. Something to keep in mind, guys. And on top of that, very large following on Twitter and, well, all social media platforms. And on top of that, there are a lot of new users getting into this, and it has a very clean UI and UX. That is what I really like about it. The experiences are super important. Hence why things like crypto.com are taking off right now, is because they've upgraded so many different things. They allow deposits for Polygon. They allow deposits for Binance Smart Chain. They allow deposits for Arbitrum. It is not just for Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain for Binance. No, it's literally going for everyone. So it's pretty awesome. I'll leave a link in the description below as well, so you guys can get started with crypto.com if you guys want to as well. But let's go and leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. We're going to go ahead and hit you guys with Proverbs chapter 14 verses 14. The faithless will be fully repaid for their ways, and the good rewarded for theirs. Amen to that. You guys are good. You'll get repaid good. Ain't that right? Karma? Maybe? So also to give you guys a TLDR on what elrond is, it's basically this is what it states, a new blockchain architect. TLDR on this junk is it's a proof of stake blockchain that uses sharding that gives a higher TPS. It can process upwards to 10,000 transactions per second with 5-second latency and negligible costs. The fees are like 20 cents or like 10 cents at this price right now. So like if it doubles, well then it's going to be like 40 cents. So it's really actually really cheap. And on top of that, they have something called Holo Ride coming. Holo Ride's going to be interesting. It's going to be somewhat of a entertainment experience via, I guess you can say, VR headset. And the NFTs are going to be on the elrond blockchain. In my opinion, what's going to happen these next few months or so is with all these, or with the liquidity mining incentive that's going on with the Maiar exchange, is more and more projects are going to be launching on Maiar. The reason I think this is because once you have a bunch of people and money flowing in, you have a bunch of things you need to do to keep those people preoccupied. Because if there's only one farm over here and everyone's just farming nuts and ham, they want other junk to do. They want new rides to play on. You got to make more rides. You got to have a restaurant. You got to have a bathroom. I'm saying it like a theme park, but you got to have stuff to do. So in my opinion, I think they're going to start launching more and more stuff, like synthetics, derivatives, and so on. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. But this is my bullish case for elrond. You guys can also catch me on tweeters. It's at rent a home fast, like literally at rent a home fast.